Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the Utep Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. About to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Miners' offense will start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run the toss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. To the ground to try to move the chains. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miners!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UNLV's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Throwing right. Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll throw it on first down. He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Utep has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utep!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas State was able to come away with the victory, but it's not the type of dominant win we've seen in Jonesboro over the years. It is a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Runs through the tackle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Wells. Fires it incomplete. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Let's make some noise.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Utep has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He's going to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Feeling some heat. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield.
it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Wells. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down. The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Niners! And the route is on.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. The give out of the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Picks up 9. 2nd down coming up.
He'll do it himself. The Rebels will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That's the end of the quarter, and Utep has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. On second down, wants to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the right.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Gets downfield for the big catch. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Rebels are on the move. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give as they work on that clock. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Miners are in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Nifty little dance step. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.